does that sound to you? How does that sound to you? So make sure you have something to drink next to you. And shall we do this a little sitting practice today? I think like sitting practice would be good. A little bit of sitting practice, feeling how we're sitting. Does that sound good? Again, if you like to do anything in particular, please let me know. I don't like this. Why is this here? It's like... Usually it shouldn't be in the way too much. Yeah, it just came a little bit more forward, so kind of like a little piece of my bed is there in the way, but I guess it's all right. Test, yeah, all good. That would be bad if it wouldn't have, if it didn't record the voice. That would have been bad. You know? Yeah, you know, we're just doing a little sitting practice, maybe some sun salutations, and then we call the yoga physical practice. Then we say it's done, because I like to also go out and just walk a little bit. I don't want to do yoga for too long today. And then Monday to Friday we get back again at our usual practice. I think it's like good like this to kind of have some little break between on the weekends and like connect with others, you know, at a different time and a different time, and so other people can join in if they like, say hello and everything, and yeah, enjoy it a little bit with us, you know. So right now, let's do some sitting practice, shall we? Let's go. Good. So what we're doing, can put your sitting pillow right now away. We're coming onto floor. So for that you need to come onto floor. You bring one leg, so the left leg in front of you, the right leg to the right, and it kind of feels almost like you're leaning a little bit. You're not really sitting on your hips anymore, on your sitting bones, but right now we're leaning over your front leg, over your thigh. Feel how the weight goes there. Feel how you're shifting the weight there, and try to keep your belly and your chest engaged. So from your hips to your shoulders get long, creating a box. And what might be happening is even that you're kind of like your back leg starts to lift off the floor. You can release your arms from the floor. If that's not possible, just bring your arm where you can rest it, right? And it's also, you know, here you want to create a body feeling. You want to feel, oh yeah, you know what? My body is engaged here. Or maybe my body is loose here. So, and where is my center of mass, you know? Where can I shift the center of mass? Right? Good. Get your belly and your chest. Bring your shoulder blades a little bit to the back. Release. Good. Shifting the weight a little bit to the back. Oof. We're going one more time to the front. See how you're sitting when you're sitting to the back. And again, we're trying to give you another way to sit on the floor. Like this, if you're leaning like this over and you're holding your arm like out here, you're kind of in a good position to sit on the floor, you know? Kind of in a good position to sit on the floor, right? What happens is our back leg almost lifts up off the floor, or maybe it lifts up. And then you can bring it slowly forward, keep your belly and your chest integrated as you bring it forward, and you can still shift the weight to the front of the leg as you have the leg to the front right now. How does that feel? It itches me on my knee a little bit. How does that feel? And then from there, you can take the leg over your leg that is on the floor and see how that feels. Still, we have the weight to the front, right? Weight over your thigh a little bit. Engage your belly and your chest. Can you do that? Can you go there or no? what happens if you take your leg in a little bit and hold. And then you can, of course, here, when you're in this position, we still can shift the weight a little bit forward. Try to be upright, bring one hand, so if your right knee is forward, bring your right leg to the back. Grab around with your left hand around your knee, sit up tall. You can look over your shoulders to the back. Still you can shift a little bit of weight to the front of your thigh. So you're doing that. Good, and release. Bring your hand forward again. Give there a little bit of weight, bring your front leg over, and then to the back. We're coming into position 1 again. Feel how your belly and your chest is engaged when you're here, so we can release your arm. Your head is in line of the spine. Good, and release. And from here, it's a little trick. So you can turn around. We're kind of like just leave the feet where they are. Just focus like, oh yeah, we leave the feet where they are. Good. What we're doing is we're lifting ourselves up. We're leaving where the feet are. Oh, it doesn't work with my cable. I just realized we're turning, and we're coming down. Okay, no, this was wrong. That was the other side. I need to turn on the other side, I guess. No, it's wrong. Ah! Yeah, sometimes... wait. Do I turn too far? Did I turn too far? This is where we are. I thought this would work. No, it doesn't. This is where we were. This knots my legs. Yeah. No, yeah, it works. Yeah, it works. No, it's fine. But we need to turn to the front again. Yeah, I know what we did there. It's instructed from like where the legs are already not, so we go again into that in a moment, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, I got you. Oh, everything will be clear in a moment. So we're kind of like, if you didn't figure that out, so we went from here to here. And it kind of like works. It's just like standing up and going down again. I made it way too complicated, you know. It's just like this, the movement that we did. Good. So, but I'm also instructing the other one in a moment, in a little bit, so you will figure out everything for yourself in your own body in a little bit. Bring your hand to the front, shift all the way to the front leg, to your front thigh. We're having the weight over your front thigh, almost at the knee, not quite at the knee, but over your front thigh. We're taking the weight away from your sitting bones, right? Engage your belly, engage your chest. See how that feels. Your head is as well in line with the spine, as good as you can. And from there, maybe shift so much weight there that you can lift your arm off the floor and you can straighten your back leg, bring it back again, let it go down again. See how it feels, see if you want to lift the hand off the floor or not. Practice with your intensity level. As I'm talking all the time, I don't want to always like be in full intensity here. Good. And listen in to how it feels to you. Engage your belly, engage your chest a little bit, bring your shoulder blades onto the back. And lift your back leg up one more time. And with the hands away or when you're connected, doesn't matter. Bring your leg slowly forward, keeping your belly and your chest engaged. Coming upright. Come up upright. See how that feels. Sitting up tall still. Tall, tall, tall. How does that feel? Being like taking up space, you know? Good. From there, bring your leg over your knee, little. Still having a lot of the weight over your thigh. Feel how you're shifting the weight over your thigh. Good. Keep your belly and your chest engaged. And from here you can also bring your more. Sit up tall, grab back, weight even a little bit forward. More forward. Breathing out, twisting a little bit, looking over your left leg. Good job. You're doing a fantastic job, everybody. And release. Good job. And from here, now I'm going to tell you how you can turn around, because it's from this position that you can turn around, and it makes more sense like this. So all you want to focus on is having your feet at the same space as at the same place, and you're just lifting yourself up. There's just one direction you can go into that direction, and then let yourself down again, and we're in the other side. Good. Let's do that one more time. Stretch here on this side, breathing in deep. Get long from your hips to your head. And look over your right shoulders to the back. Again, we're shifting a lot of the weight forward to your thigh. Looking over your right shoulders back. How does that feel? Okay, turn yourself around. Woo! Woo! If you don't get that, just honor where you are today. You know, one day you kind of like think, oh, you know what did he say? Just focus on the feet, leave them where they are, and just move. You know, where they are, and just move your body, and see if you arrive on the other end. Trusting in that. It's kind of like the way to go. If you can't trust in that, it's hard to arrive at one point ever, you know. And again, grab around leg, shift a lot of the weight to your thigh, looking over your left shoulder back. And release. From here, release your leg. Legs lean a little bit to the back. Shake your back side. Extend your legs and shake them a little bit more. You know, just also listen in. If there's any kind of thing that you like to do and you automatically start doing it, you know, it's probably a good way to do that, you know. And also again, shake your hips here a little, listening into your body. It's not like that I'm the guide here to guide you through everything, but also listening in to just what's happening in your body, and if anything like requires attention, like start to move there without me telling you that. But really it's like your observation that, oh yeah, you know what, I like to move my toes, for example, or I like to bring my knees up like this and see how that feels, or I like to round my back, I want to arch my back, right? And just observe how that feels. What kind of movements can you do in this position when you have your legs extended and your arms behind your back? Can we look over to the right side? You know, it's also exploration. And maybe something might feel strange to you. Then don't do it. But it's an exploration. It's not like there's a yoga position that it's completely like, oh yeah, you must do that. And even if you're doing something that is maybe wrong, you know, if you're not doing the same position all the time, it's actually good for you because you start to understand your body in a way that the others don't. You start to feel, oh yeah, you know what? That hurt. That didn't feel good. I don't want to do that ever again. Good. So you learned something there. Maybe you try it out again, and then the next time you're doing it, you're feeling like, okay, yeah, you know what? This really hurt. I probably try again in a year, and it feels again like, oh yeah, this really hurt. I'm not doing that again. But still, you know, we also want to be safe. So for example, like when we're doing such a movement, like leaning to one side, and kind of like exploring our body. Because, you know, I never really did that kind of movement where we're just exploring and feeling in. We're pushing the mounts of the fingers into the floor, so we are taking what we know already and we are accumulating on it. We're kind of like experiencing, oh yeah, what else is there, you know? What else is there in the body to find out? Maybe we can push our belly out, we can push our chest out, bring your shoulders back. We get kind of like maybe overarching here a little bit in your back. Good. And this is very advanced. This is very advanced, listening to your body and going ahead to do some things. Because why is this very advanced? Because all the other yoga lessons are like static and like, oh yeah, but you need to do this movement, this movement, this movement. And in the end, we're kind of like just in a pattern of movements, and we're kind of doing them again and again, instead of like, it almost becomes like daily routine, like almost as you would be sitting in front of a PC like for work, right? It becomes like this daily routine, and this is not what yoga should be, in my opinion. It rather should be an exploration of the body every day on its new, kind of like new. Every day you want to see something new, right? Every day you want to maybe experience something new, or maybe you rediscover something that you have forgotten. This is also very valuable, you know, and yoga poses are valuable in itself, and you can discover so much in the yoga poses itself, right? It's not like that you arrive in a yoga pose and then you're finished, and rather than it goes deeper down the rabbit hole, right? Deeper and deeper. So, but of course, it's also good to come away from these poses one day and see like, oh yeah, you know what? I just like to move my toes a little and feel how that feels when I pull the toes towards me, and just then the other toes, and then extend one foot and then the other toe, and just observing what's going on in your body as you're doing that, and feel where your shoulders are when you're in this position with me together, bringing your shoulders a little bit maybe to the back or having them up at the ear, and just observing, you know, oh, how does that feel? Does that feel good to me when my shoulders are that far up, or do I want to push my shoulders down and almost lift myself up here, kind of like lift your butt up, right? Yeah, let's do that, you know. Bring your feet forward, bring your arms by your sides. Make sure you have the arms close to your body, your shoulders a little bit to the back, and lift your body up. Kind of like pull up, back pull up, right? And your head is in line with the spine again. Again, we are accumulating the knowledge here. We're using what we're knowing already. So head in line with the spine makes the poses more easy, or easier, or more comfortable. And we're pushing the mounts of the fingers into the floor. We're having the hands close to our body. We're using what we are knowing works, right? And then release your body down again. yeah, that's at least for me at the moment what yoga is about. Not always the same things, right? But listening to your body and exploring without really thinking. Let your body move your body. Let your feelings move your body. This kind of thing. Almost like maybe a little bit, just this tiny bit touch of like animal movement, of like stretching like a cat, you know? Good. So dear friends, let's come into Shavasana. Shavasana is still what I think very, very important. I think it's necessary. It's not just a pose, I think, but it's like rather it invites consciousness and just being, you know, which is different from when you're just listening and observing. It's not, but oh, that's deep. Yeah, it goes too deep right now. Let's just do Shavasana. So extend your legs. Feet are facing away from each other. Arms are lying by your sides. Palms are pointing up. Chin to the chest a little bit and just be. Enjoy. Just be. Nothing to do here, but just feel and be. Don't need to observe anything. It's called corpse pose. Will get yourself back to your body in about a minute. Enjoy. Just be. Have your eyes closed. Deepening your breath. Start to move your fingers. Start to move your toes. Have your eyes still closed. Whenever you're ready, draw your knees in towards your belly and shift yourself to either the left or the right side, coming to lie down on your side body. in the side body position. Release all the tension. Softening the skin of the face. Releasing all the tension in your jaw, in your tongue, in your neck, in your shoulders. Oh, the shoulders. The chest, the belly, the hips. Your whole spine, your whole back. Your legs, your knees, your ankles, your heels, your toes. From there, breathe in deep into your belly, then into your chest, nurturing your whole body with that air that's coming in. And passively release the air out again, feeling how the ground of the earth is carrying you. With your next breath in, lift yourself up by your side, coming into a final sitting position. Come up by your side, sit up tall. Whenever you arrive, bring your hands in front of your heart together, honoring your yoga practice, bowing your head in front of your heart. Namaste. Wish you a wonderful day, a wonderful night, wherever you are in the world. We are not finished here, but we will go on to mantra singing, to a little bit of breathing, and then some meditation. So if you like to join in for that, you're very much invited and welcome. Otherwise, again, wishing you a wonderful day, wonderful night. To see you soon. Release your arms, open your eyes, and welcome back. If you have any questions, always feel free to ask me. If you have any requests, let me know. And yeah, we're taking a little break here. If you need to get something to drink, do that. I have something to drink right in front of me. So I'm also going to take a sip. Just make yourself a little comfortable. If you feel like the need to move your body a little anywhere, you know, then move your body a little, you know. Your body knows what's good for you. You just need to tune into your body. Good. Okay, let's go on. Are you into mantra singing, or would you like to try it out? Well, you are in luck today. Well, because here we're going to sing a little bit of a mantra. Yeah. So first of all, yeah, what are mantras? Mantras are they're kind of like a little bit of almost affirmations. Not quite. I don't like affirmations, to be completely honest with you. I'm more into mantras because they have something else that I'm going to talk about as well. So mantras, first of all, have a meaning. So that's kind of like the affirmation part of it. You can just repeating the kind of like the meaning, yeah, right? So, for example, this mantra here that we're going to sing today, it's very much an easy one. And mantras are here for you, right? And it's, again, let the entire world be happy. I just wanted to look because I have it differently in my mind. I always want to say, okay, peace, happiness, love in the world, right? but the actual meaning is like, let the entire world be happy. I think also my interpretations are correct. However, yeah, right? That's the meaning of it. And then there's also vibrational quality to it. So it's not just the meaning. The vibrational quality travels throughout your body. And that's something that you don't really have within an affirmation, of course, maybe a little bit here and there. You can agree about that. But still, this vibration could connect to a certain body part of yours, and you feel like, oh yeah, you know what? I feel like it's stuck there. You know, you feel like you're engaged in your belly, for example, or something like that. And then as soon as you kind of start to sing, it kind of loosens that up, you know. And for example, something that I experienced is like when I sung mantras, it was always easier to sit. Easier to sit. Isn't that something strange? Because you're kind of like so absorbed by like singing the mantra, because maybe it's also the singing the mantra is like uncomfortable maybe to you, or even the idea of singing is like uncomfortable to you. It takes uncomfortableness of like something physical away. Isn't that an insight? Isn't that an insight? But even if I'm saying that right now, it mustn't make sense to you, or it can, maybe doesn't make sense to you because you haven't experienced for yourself. So that's why you should sing mantras. That's why you should connect with mantras, right? Good. So dear friends, if you'd like to join in, feel free to join. This is a very easy mantra, so there's no call and repeat. So as I usually do, usually dissect mantras. So usually we're singing longer mantras like the Mamrutinshaya mantra, which you see here. But today we're going to sing an easier one. Very much like you can sing this with everybody. It's so easy. You could just go in a park and sing, and maybe somebody joins you. I don't know. That would be an experiment one day. But yeah, maybe not. Maybe just with a community or something. Yeah, but don't feel pressured to join. I'm not pressuring you. If you don't feel like joining, you don't need to. Maybe another day you think like, oh yeah, you know what? This guy offered that. I want to check in. I'm here every day for you. So feel free to join in again. And if you need to kind of like reflect or just get away from the world for a little bit, I'm here. You know, I'm teaching every day here, so feel free to tune in. Good. I'm here to support you, right? So, dear friends, let the entire world be happy, right? Let's say it like that. Come to a wonderful sit and let's sing together. You can just join in whenever you're ready, whenever you feel comfortable. If you just want to whisper, that's fine. If you just like to listen, that's fine. If you want to sing, you're very much invited to. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu, 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 loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. How does your body feel? How are you feeling right now? At any point, again, if you need to change your sitting posture, please feel free to do that. Please do that. Good. Right now, let's go for a little breathing practice. Not too long, just like 2-3 minutes. Come into a great sit. We're doing a small breathing practice called box breathing. We're not doing many breathing practices at the moment because, they become very super crazy strong really fast. they become very, very strong. So even like if I would knew more to teach, I wouldn't really do that. And everything like that is not like of the calming character, I'm not doing that here because I think it's not supporting you. There's so much stuff going on all the time in our life. I think we don't need to push more energy into your being kind of like in a fiery character, fiery temperament, because you need to see what's going on around you. It's all like trying to pick your attention, trying to pick your part, at least a little bit. So we're doing calming practices here very much, and not kind of like fiery practices that kind of like push you even harder. I think that's just something that's maybe could be not good for you, especially as a beginner. Especially as a beginner, I think, yeah. So we are doing calming practices here, especially if you have like anxiety. These are things that you can do to calm your nervous system, and they're very efficient. They are very great. I'm every time overwhelmed, even now that I'm kind of like doing it, I'm every time like, wow, this is so extremely efficient. This is so extremely, like, you're every time feeling completely different after that experience, after practicing. At least for me, it might be different for you, but I'm still not taking it for granted. I'm still just having no expectations when I go in. So please also don't have any expectations about it. Just do with an open heart and see what's coming out without judging. Again, before we are starting, I want to say this is here to calm your nervous system. So it kind of like has a goal. It's different from meditation. You need to see that. It's different from meditation. In meditation, you decide kind of like your own goal. You need to figure out your own goal. Okay, why do you meditate? You need to figure that out. Here, why do we do breathing practices? Because we want to calm our nervous system. Especially this counts only here in my lessons, especially as I'm only teaching calming breathing practices currently. Just that you know that. Good. Okay, we're doing box breathing or square breathing. There are different ways to teach that. Just follow along. If you know it already, you can also do your style. And if as soon as I kind of like start teaching and you think like, oh yeah, you want to try that out, feel free to jump in. Good. So take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. And again, in through your nose and out through your nose. At any point in time, this breathing practice would become suffocating to you. Please feel free to just come out of it and to your back, to your natural breath. Right now, we're going to take one more deep breath in through the nose together. Let's go. In. And passively out, just release. And we're going to start. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Continue on your own. And you decide if you count to 8, to 12, to 16. And we are going for a round of 3 minutes. Enjoy. I also will join in right now. We see each other in 3 minutes. The next time you breathe in, come back to your natural breath. Next time you breathe in, come back to your natural breath. And see how your body feels right now. And again, don't judge yourself if you lost maybe your breath. Don't judge yourself if something else happens that you didn't plan of, if you lost control or anything like that. But just see what has been going on. So dear friends, how do you feel right now? Observing what's going on. And from here, you're very much invited to come together with me into meditation. If you like to join, feel free. Feel free to join the meditation. If you don't like, or if you just like to go for 5 minutes, feel free to do that. If that's yeah. If you have any requests, we're here every day, right? Let me know. On weekends, we're kind of like doing a little bit of free, just as we like. And if you have any requests on the weekends, we can go even deeper into them. So currently for me it's weekend, right? I guess for you as well. So also feel free to join the Discord. Don't forget to do that. If you're heading out right now, that's good. If you're staying with me for the meditation, that's also good. And if you just want to join for 5 minutes, you can also do that. You can lie down on the floor afterwards. So please, if you're joining in either way, if you're deciding to, you know what, I had enough, and go out of meditation, then please lie down for a little bit, down on the floor. Please lie down on the floor for a little. Good. With that said, if you like to join in, let's go. Let's start. We're going for 30 minutes, so 25 minutes of meditation and 5 minutes of Shavasana. If you like to head out earlier, you can do that. If you like to stay for the whole thing, you can also do that. If you have any questions about meditation, please let me know. You can write me in the Discord here or here directly. Again, I'm closing my eyes here, so I'm not kind of like responding to any messages right now, but I will when we're done here again. It's in 30 minutes, so feel free to wait for me and ask me then, or just head into the Discord and ask me there directly, and I will respond to you. So, enjoy. Let's start. Come into a great sit. Again, at any point in time, if you need to change your sitting position, please do so. Sit up tall from your hips to your head. Bring your shoulder blades a little bit to the back. Feel the length from your hips to your head. And just observe the breath. Observe your inhale and observe your exhale. Feeling maybe that the inhale slightly bit colder. The air that is coming in is slightly bit colder in your inhale than in your exhale when you feel the air traveling out. Observing your inhale and your exhale. And from there, every time you lose the connection to your breath, observe what's going on in your thoughts. And without pushing them away, just observe them and let them go softly as wind, as the wind sometimes breezes. Let them go softly, flowing, letting them flow away and coming back to preferring your focus on the breath. Again, this is all part of the practice. So don't judge if you're within your thoughts all the time. Don't judge if you're completely focused all the time. One day you might be completely focused on your breath. One day you're completely in your thoughts. And both of these things are all right. Know that wherever you are right now, it's fine. Just see what's going on. We'll stop talking right now. Again, if you need to change your sitting position, please do so at any point in time. We see each other in about 30 minutes. One more time, reconnect to your breath. Inhale to your exhale. And then lie down on the floor, extend your legs. Feet are facing away from each other, bring your arms by your sides. Palms are pointing up. And just be. Nothing to do here, just be. Slowly start to move your fingers, start to move your toes, extend your arms, extend your legs, feel the length from your feet to the fingers. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And release. If you like to yawn, yawn. Shift yourself to one side and come slowly up. Woo! How did that feel? How was that for you? Did you enjoy this yoga lesson today together with me? Then, of course, you can connect with me on different ways, either the YouTube channel. I'm a little bit fast. Listen in very much to yourself right now. So we have a lot of YouTube content. If you like to connect with me a little bit more, it's in the chat. We also do podcasts here. The next podcast will be about family constellation, a very great tool to connect like with your past, with traumatic events, to see what has been going on and to really, really go deeply. Next to that, feel free to join the Discord and check out the schedule. It's not that's not actual anymore. It's not every day. It's from Monday to Friday from 6:30. We're doing 1 hour of yoga then some 1 hour of yoga, then some mantra singing, some breathing practice, and then meditation. On Saturday and Sunday, we're specifying when we're online in the Discord, so please join the Discord if you like to join in. Here and there, right? You can check out in the Discord for like the times Saturday and Sunday. I will post them either at Saturday or Friday evening, kind of ish, and it's probably most likely going to be in the afternoon. Tomorrow we're going to be up at 6:30. We're going to just sing some mantras, maybe doing the meditation, maybe some breathing. We'll see. It depends if anybody comes in and has some requests. We're also going to do them. So feel free to, at any point, if you have some questions, always feel free to ask, ask. Yeah. And with that said, dear Jamie, if you're still here, lots of love out to you. Again, we have the men's circle a little bit later at 6 p.m. GMT +1. If you like to join in there, that would be amazing. Yeah. If you like to join, write me in Discord. Hey Keith, good to see you. Kittens Kung Fu, big shout out to you. Big shout out to you. If you don't know Kittens Kung Fu, go check him out. Now finally you're in my channel. He's such a wonderful being. He's such a wonderful being. He's teaching with his whole heart. He's just so nice to everybody here on Twitch and really says kind of like what he feels, what he sees, what he kind of appreciates in everybody. And I really see that he's doing that. And I want to honor him for that. So give him also some love. He's very, very authentic and a heartful being. So I kind of like speaks from his heart. And he has also a wonderful, wonderful cat that he adores. That kind of like, are in a relationship. They both adore each other, I guess. So please go check him out. He's amazing. He's doing wonderful Tai Chi, hand conditioning. If you like to learn about that, I would love to. However, he's kind of like online when I'm offline. So, but I'm sure we will connect more and more in the future and maybe even work together here and there. So yeah. Go check him out, drop him a follow, he is amazing. By the way, and Keith, it's cool, these kind of technology, you can just mark an event or even clip an event, yeah, right? And then you can download that clip, right? And then you can post it on Instagram and YouTube and wherever you want, right? So kind of like, I'm just giving you a little shout out, I just marked the event. and then I will download it and upload it to all the other platforms to give you a little shout out, my friends. So yeah, I'd love to work with you. That's awesome. I have some tea here, and Saturday and Sunday is now for me like a little bit more relaxed, you know, a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more like slowing down, and then starting up stronger on Monday to Friday. That's kind of like the plan. I'm feeling good, kittens. There are still like I'm feeling emotional here and there. It kind of like comes up like a little bit with waves, kind of like like the waves. I feel more like some waves forming like with the emotions. But I also reached out to somebody else who will support me a little bit here and there. However, when I reached out, I felt very emotional, and I kind of like explained everything. And then as soon as I kind of reached out the next day, I felt like, oh, you know what? I'm kind of like feeling fine right now. So, but still, I know it will come back, and it's kind of like this waveforms, so that's how it goes. That's where we are. And other than that, yeah, no, I mean, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We just need to start to, I need to start to deal with my emotions and know kind of like how I can deal with them, and listen and give room to my belly, my chest, listening in, and take some time off for me. It maybe was a little bit much for me to pressure myself always through like teaching real yoga lessons like non-stop. But if I kind of like say like, hey, we're doing Saturday, Sunday, it's really more relaxed. We're taking a little bit off. I'm just doing a little bit what I want. You guys can come in and request something. We're just having a little bit of a communication, having a little fun here and there. Also, meanwhile, really exploring maybe some movement, without setting yourself boundaries, rules, just moving your body and listening what feels good, and maybe here and there, maybe doing a movement that's not good for your body, and you realize that, and you're learning, right? You're learning in your movement. It's kind of listening to your body, and you're learning as you're moving. I think that's a healthy attitude to have, and learn kind of on yourself, like with your body, learning with your body to move, right? And that's kind of like also, I want to give people the responsibility for their own body, because I can't be there and look into them. I always need to tell you, hey, if it hurts, stop. If listen to your body, listen to your body. Good, I'm glad you have someone you can talk to. I think the more casual, relaxed weekends will help with providing some balance for you with not feeling pressured. Yeah, I guess, yes. I guess. Yeah, Keith, thank you for coming in. I really, really appreciate you, as you know. So guys, dear, please feel free to check out Kittens Kung Fu. I also always want to say your other name. Your other name was good, it kind of flows. Your other name is... Yeah. I've got also some coffee. I lately started to drink a little bit of coffee, even when I was like... Sometimes I was a little bit against it. But I think like, a little bit is alright. As soon as it becomes like completely you're dependent on it, that you kind of you can't function without it, then it's kind of like, you need to think about it, I guess. But a little bit to kind of like just enjoy, right? I mean, yeah, enjoy. And but I also see like that a little bit of coffee, it kind of like helps me. it's strange, you know. I see that the food and the drinks that I drink, they kind of like help me along the way in one way as well, right? So they kind of like bring me into balance in one way as well. So it's all connected together either way. So Keith, I don't want to hold you too long here, but I wish you a wonderful day, a wonderful, lovely day, a wonderful evening, wherever you are right now. I think it's rather morning for you, right? So we are going to raid somebody right now, and would be very, very happy if you also would raid with me. Everybody is in here, by the way. If you would be raiding with me, that would make my day as well a little bit lighter, a little bit brighter, a little bit cooler. Oh, we have Ixta. Ixta has his wonderful Tank Fest on. He's currently online. We need to go to him. We need to go to him. So I need to explain why we need to raid him. So I was playing a little bit like a game with him lately, but then we stopped. And or I stopped because I really figured out, you know, I really have this gaming addiction going on and everything. So I didn't want to play World of Tanks anymore, but he's still playing and he's a tournament organizer. And I kind of like wanted to also participate in the tournament, but then I figured out, hey, it just doesn't make any sense. So, and I completely quit the game altogether after reaching some goals within the game. And then I thought like, yeah, it's just, you know, these times are over for me. And but still, for the people that enjoy, let's see how they're doing. Let's just enjoy how they are happy, how they are having a lot of fun. And let's go and raid Ixta today. That would be amazing. Ixta 1-on-1. So yeah, if you guys are up for that, if you're only 2 AK, there are 70. I don't know if I want to raid Ixta then. Okay, let's head over to Grace then. I think she just started. I will go ahead and yeah, let's head over to Grace. Let's say hello to Grace then. She called Grace Yoga? Yeah, Grace Yoga. Haven't raided her in a long time. Let's check out Grace and send her some love, you know. So, and of course we're raiding with love. You can just write raiding with love if you want. Otherwise, just spam your emotes, of course. Keith, all the best to you. Thank you for being here. Anybody else who's still in here, have a good day. I hope to see you very, very soon. With that said, we see each other tomorrow morning, 6:30 GMT +1. We're going to sing a lot of mantras. And bye-bye, Keith. We see each other very, very soon. Bye. Have a good one.